Man, you know who it is. Game Guy Goldie, the one and only Game Guys podcast. And we got a special guest in the building, my dog, Mr. Organik. Man, say what's up to the people.
Man, have no fear, Mr. Organik is here. You hear me? I live fearless. I live ferocious. I live with a purpose. That's my motherfucking understanding, man. I just want people to be the same, you know? Right. And the organic lifestyle is all about being yourself, your individuality just raised from the seed. Yeah. And if more people did that, we have more millionaires, we have more, role models, we have more happy people. Yeah. Just be yourself, man, organic. Yeah.
Man, appreciate you coming on Blessing the Podcast. McQueen to my left, Kales to my right. Yes, man, come on, man. Let's politic real quick.
Man, let's get
into it. I'm with that. I'm with that at all times.
Kels, you said you had a question. Let's just start it off.
Yeah. So, for everyone, that hasn't seen you yet, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and like how you got started in social media? Because your story it's organic.
Yeah, it's a legendary saga, I would say. You know what I'm saying? They're going to write this shit in scrolls when I'm gone. You know what I mean?
I hope
They're
so.
They're going to make a couple documentaries, couple of docu-series. They're going to make a couple goddamn, you know what I'm saying, TV show, movies. But for real, though, to be transparent, I grew up in Southeast San Diego, born in those 80s. Where people was getting money and, being fly. That's all I ever known was the street guys. That's what I idolized. Like, I didn't even care about sports when I was a kid. I just seen niggas with that jewelry, with them fucking Fila outfits. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With them cars pulling up in them lacks and all that. Like, damn, how can I get that? You know what I mean? That's all I fantasize about. Because my neighborhood, I'm from Southeast, so I'm from Lincoln. Anybody knows that. It's a documentary on Gangland. They explain that neighborhood. That's where they got the money early, you know what I mean? So everybody that I seen, that I was around, the OGs, they had a lot of money, a lot of cars, a lot of gold, and it was very charismatic.
You were hustling?
I wasn't hustling until I got to 8th grade, 9th grade, but as a kid, I seen the hustlers, and that inspired me. Mm-hmm. So when it was my time to shine, I knew how to do it and when to do it, and how I got into hustling. My dad died in prison, and I never knew him, right? But it was something about when you poor and welfare. When your dad dies, you get a check. So my cousin dad died, he was getting a check. Then my brother dad died, he was getting a check. So to be real, yeah, I know it's wild. I used to pray for my dad to die, which is wild, right? Because I didn't know him. Yeah. So that's why I knew manifestation was strong, because I remember the day when I was talking to my friend about man, I want me that check too, man. I want, you know what I'm saying? This nigga got to die. Yeah. I swear to God, within a week, I got the news, and he was already dead for a year before I found out, but I got the news a week later. Yeah. And I got that check. And I was about 8th, 9th grade, and what I did with that first check, I bought me a pound of weed, and I started from there. So
how much are those checks? I'm curious.
Yeah, they're like $400. So we get $400 a month. And I chipped in with my brothers and them. And
hey, but $400 a month back then was something.
Come on, champ. And I'm in fucking 8th grade, 9th grade. So
that's lit.
And $1,600 get you a whole pound. So nigga, I put my 400 in, boom, I got in the game right away. So from that day forward, I was getting money. So anybody knows me since a kid, they know I was like this. I always had jewelry, I always was fly, I had the whole outfits, I had the Iris in Georgetown with the Jordans on, nigga, black and white patent leathers. I've been like that, you know what I mean? I was a stone cold hustler. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm in high school riding the mopeds, not the cheap ones, the big shit with the windshield up. I'm like this in high school. You know what I'm saying? Polo on, like nigga, really that human.
You give me that vibe, the cool kid in high school.
Yeah. And I always tell motherfuckers I'm like one of those rare breeds that was a cool kid that survived his whole life. Yeah. To be 43 and still be that cool kid is a blessing.
Because most of the cool kids went to jail, they losers and all that.
Burnt out. They ain't sustained it like the bad bitch in school. Yeah. But I sustained it. Yeah. So that's why my mentality a little bit different than most, because I always believed, I always had it, always got money, I always could fight. Any motherfucker, you ask people where I'm from, they'd be like, Jarvis, Organic? Yeah, man. That nigga, somebody said he was the best basketball player I ever known. Mm-hmm. That was the funniest nigga I know. Mm-hmm. That was the best fighting nigga I know. Mm-hmm. That was the best dressing nigga I know. Mm-hmm. It's every category, I'm the nigga, man. Yeah. Point blank, period. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So God is great, man. And I always had, in the ups and downs of hustling at that age was was difficult because I loved basketball too. It transitioned to that. Yeah. Once I realized, damn, how the fuck I'm gonna get out of here? I can't sell drugs and sell weed and do this shit forever. Yeah. Because a nigga that I knew, his name was Troy Hudson. I lived in a small town. I moved to a place called Carmondale, Illinois. Many people don't know about it, but it was two prominent figures that I saw growing up that made it to the NBA. It was Troy Hudson, another dude named Chris Carr, and then another guy from 2 towns over named Tyrone Nesby. They all made it to the NBA. So we seeing these dudes every day, pulling up in Navigators and Yukons with the custom PlayStation in the back. So now I got another thing I can aspire for. Yeah. Nigga, I could play ball. So my blessing came in. I was always quick, right? I was a little dude. I was 6 foot all the way to my junior year of high school. I sprouted 6 inches from junior to senior year. God is great. So now I'm a tall,
That was a little
lanky-
nigga to you, 6
Yeah.
foot.
I mean-
Hey, wait, hold on. I'm like, wait,
At the
Bro, I was
time,
like 5'5".
To play basketball.
to play basketball. So
Oh,
yeah,
no, you're right.
so
Okay, yeah.
at 6 foot, I was swift, like
Yeah.
crazy handles fast.
Yeah.
But imagine doing that and then growing to 6'6". Now I'm still got all those attributes. Now
Yeah.
I'm dunking
Oh,
it
yeah,
in
facts.
1 year to my senior year. So now it's like, oh, it's over.
Yeah.
I'm T-Mac.
Yeah.
I'm about to go to the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I never motherfucking do work. Never do homework. Class, I never went. All I did was sell dope, and you know what I'm saying. I
And that's
never
funny,
went to
me
class.
too. I never went to class.
Right.
I feel like that's why I got the mind I got, because I wasn't indoctrinated. I was
Yeah.
cheating since I remember it was like 2nd or 3rd grade. We had like a book report, and I figured out how to finesse it. And I'm like, oh, I can finesse it. My parents don't know, don't nobody know. Did that through high school. Didn't read no
Yeah.
books, and I feel like I was never indoctrinated. So I think differently than everybody else because they've been indoctrinated to think inside this box.
Yeah, it was a hustle the whole
That's
time.
actually an interesting thing, bro.
It is.
That is very
interesting.
It is
that's-
because you thought a hustle, you thought of a way out on your own and beat the ecosystem. For
sure.
And I did the same thing because I never paid attention to school, but I was very good in basketball, so I had to figure out a plan. And my plan to graduate, even though I had low grades, was, you know what I'm saying, was I knew that if you get into remedial classes, those special needs, slow learner classes, they give you more credits right away. So I told them
smart.
people I couldn't read. I'm feeling like my brain ain't working right. I try and do these tests, can't pass.
The
I
ultimate
told my
finesse.
mom about it. She agreed. They made me take a test. I flunked the test. For the last semester of my senior year, I was in the slow learning class, sitting there all day. Niggas don't come out when the shit ring. I was in there with them niggas, chilling, eating fruit snacks and shit. I graduated. I didn't know to the day of my graduation that I graduated because it was a last minute play. But I went to the rehearsal and I looked in there. I saw my name on the seat. What? Oh, it worked. Oh, I was in that motherfucker going crazy. Yeah. So I always knew how to hustle, bro. Even if it's streets or academically. Yeah.
Hey, real quick, let's take it back just a little bit. I feel like we should really put a pin in this, right? Because we got a lot of people from the streets who be watching us and stuff like that. A lot of people still in the streets watching us. Mm-hmm. Tell these people how that shit is a myth. How that shit is, it's not what it's saying.
What you mean, like school?
No, the streets.
Oh,
right?
my
Because
God. Let's get to that.
Because a lot of people they look up to you. They gonna be like, yeah, maybe I'm gonna do the hustling thing.
Yeah, that ain't the way to go, bro. Like it's a dead end street. Like it's like what's really the outcome of that? And then we have to understand, and we can't be mad at the process. So people get mad at snitches. They get mad at they getting robbed. They getting mad at niggas getting shot. No. Once you sign up for the streets, you sign up for all that. That's a strong possibility that those things are gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
So like, you know what you signed up for. Don't complain later. And it ain't worth shit. It ain't worth a damn. Like, who really made it out there to the top? Like, you truly inspired to be. Name me somebody.
I say that all the time. You try. It's the chances of you making it is like not even basketball percentages. You feel what I'm saying?
It's less than that.
Man, I used to say like from an adolescent's mind, everything that I saw looked good.
Yeah.
And then I jumped into something with an adolescent's mind and continued doing it just because I was doing it, not realizing when I was grown, looking at the same shit, I'm like, this is some bullshit.
Right.
These niggas really ain't having money like that. You just don't know what money is.
Don't know what money is.
But you get so wrapped up in a lifestyle, it's like, man, ain't nothing. Look, the first time I went to jail, I said, oh, ain't nothing worth my freedom.
No.
You couldn't give me $1 million and sit down in here.
Nah.
Until you in there. You know what I'm saying? And I like women, man. You sitting in there with the niggas farting and shitting right next to you. Come on, man. I'm too.
Stinking ass feet rolling, knocking all the motherfucking corn chips all on your motherfucking bed too. God damn, man. No.
I just wanted to put a pin in that, man.
Nah,
a lot
that's
of people,
real.
they will glorify it even though you're not trying to.
Yeah, man. And I done a lot of shit on the streets that was, you know what I'm saying, that's at the high level, because that was the only thing I known. And I always tell people also that the streets is correlated to sports from the hood. I think it's a booby trap that put us in. And let me tell you why, because it's only like 1 out of fucking 50 million got a chance to make it in the NBA, or even it's fucking 1 out of fucking a million to make it to D1 college.
Yeah.
But you're not thinking that. You think you're gonna do that, which is a small percentage. And once again, when I grew up, only 2 people I saw got money was the drug dealers and the basketball players and the football players, something like that. So when that doesn't work, what's the next transition? The streets.
Yeah.
So I bounced back and forth there. And then on top of that, what people don't know, majority of athletes lose their money to 4 to 5 years. So that's really a game they put you in. Like, look, you could be like this nigga here, right? not knowing they ain't gonna keep that money to 4 to 5 years. So even if you got there, you're gonna go back down. On top of that, you're trying to chase an impossible dream. If it doesn't work, your ass can go to the streets. That's your only other option. Yeah. So it's like a little booby trap they do for us. Yeah. And it's getting better now. But now that I get older, I will like, damn, they set me up for destruction.
Man,
you feel like it? Oh, my bad, Goldie.
I tell niggas all the time, right? They call me, I do be doing consultation calls. I'm like, man, how many millionaire pimps you know? How many millionaire drug dealers you know? Very few. When you walk outside right now, how many millionaires you gonna see? You gonna see a handful. Them is way better odds than trying to chase this, dream. But go ahead, Kills.
I was just gonna say, with the culture and everything that you're talking about, do you feel like, all these rappers and shit like that, shit, you looked up to the ball players, and these rappers are singing about killing people, selling drugs, doing all this crazy shit. How do you feel like that affects, like?
Yeah, it's like
these kids are looking up to these people. Like, this is what I want. This is what I want to do.
And it's our people though. So look at any genre of music and listen to it. Like no one else embodies this shit. Like rock and roll is crazy at the highest level. They're not talking about I killed a motherfucker yesterday, went around the block and shot 2. And they talking crazy about some demonic weirdo shit, which is cool, but we talking about killing niggas in your own neighborhood, killing friends and family, women, children, drinking high, on codeine, on smoking weed, and what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, Kanye said it, man. I remember Kanye said this shit, and I'm like, man, this shit makes so much sense. It's just like, man, black people will sit there and talk about stealing a nigga car, fucking somebody, bitch, and then sit there and say you about prison reform. Right. How the fuck do that make sense?
That doesn't make any sense.
I can't stand when a black, that's the most hypocritical, bro. Black people are the most hypocritical niggas on the planet, bro.
But we do gotta understand who's funding the music.
Right.
If you talking about something positive, they not gonna push it.
Right.
So they do this shit on purpose.
It's a very something behind everything pushing it, right? Because if you talk positive, they're not gonna push it. So what is people trying to do? If I talk like this, I'm gonna get paid. Yep. So they're kind of pushing this on us, though.
Yeah,
and I feel like they started this with Tupac.
Yeah, it's a programming, bro. And because Tupac started off revolutionary. He started Digital Underground having a good time. When he went crazy, man, Tupac, that's when he blew up. And that's when he died.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He survived. People don't understand he survived in LA for 6 months before he died.
Yeah.
He never was from LA like that.
Yeah.
He went out there with them game bangers. He lasted 6 months.
From Oakland, right?
Yeah. And originally from New York. His first name was MC New York.
Exactly, yeah.
Nigga went to LA with them game members last 6 months dead. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like it's a crazy cycle. And I listen to hip hop, but I'm a high level leader and I can manage my mind. Most people aren't. Yeah, 9 out of 10 people are followers. So you got to think about that. Everybody can't program themselves to understand that. I'm a person that never drunk, never smoked a day in my life. So I always had a different type of balance and discipline of my thinking besides getting money part. Yeah. I couldn't manage. I had to get the money. Yeah. I wanted that shit so bad, so I did a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah.
But thank God I did have certain balances that kept me calibrated to, stay on the right path.
Yeah.
And that guided me my whole life. It was always hard for me. Like people see me and see my personality, see my attributes physically and all this stuff. They think it's easy, but it still was hard. It's hard for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Thank God I still prevailed, but it was a hell of a journey, bro. Like they don't understand those nights, of believing in yourself and betting on yourself and losing and thinking you have the right option and it doesn't go right.
Yeah.
And I persevered through. I didn't get a level of success that I felt comfortable with till I got at 30, 36, 37 years old. Mm-hmm. And as you hear, I've been that nigga since fucking 9th grade.
Yeah.
I graduated 17. I was like this here, chilling.
Yeah.
That didn't mean shit. I didn't get that real money until I really buckled down and fell in love with understanding monetization and social media.
Right, but see, that's how you know God is good.
Yeah.
Because everything you see, you say you've been that way since you was 9.
Yeah.
So like everything leading up to you getting 37 and then getting all the money was setting you up to be able to keep the money.
Right.
And continue to be that same dude, but with money now.
Right.
Because like we be talking this shit all the time, and I'm sure you know too, man. A lot of these millionaire niggas are really marks.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like they have no other like genuine, good, desirable qualities other than the fact that they have money.
Yeah.
These niggas is out of shape. You know what I'm saying? They big ass simps. You know what I'm saying? Like they have no, like other than like business and making money, these niggas is busters. Yeah. So it's just like to be able to, have all the other fucking attributes plus the money.
That's a real superhero. That's really Batman.
Exactly. Right.
Because people skip the process.
Yeah.
I always tell my people, get the money. The money should come last.
Yeah.
You should have that integrity. You should have that discipline, that ambition those ups and downs, that mental fortitude, you know, that gym, that eating right. And then you talk to bitches, charisma, funny. Then you get the bag. Ooh. Yeah. So now you ain't relying on the bag, because that's your money, sir.
Exactly. I love what you're saying, because what you mentioned is everything that I was taught what a man was. You know, and a lot of people online, they talk about, well, you ain't a man if you ain't got money to provide. I said, man, that's a slap in the face to every real man. So you add up a man based on his money. Hey, where I come from, money was never the standard to be a man. You couldn't just hang out just because you had money. Who are you? And so when I hear people saying, if you ain't got no money, you ain't no man. Where was you taught that a man was based on his money? To me, that shit's so crazy. But they talk to me like I'm crazy thinking that.
Man, you know how many like Mexican fathers I seen in the hood that was just treated at the highest accord? They was working hard. Or they wake up 4 in the morning, nigga go goddamn roof or something, come home about goddamn, you know what I'm saying, 8 p.m., food sitting there waiting on them, got his by 2 motherfucking beers, kids waiting on them, happy dad came in. Nigga, that's a real man.
That's a man.
The fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, facts.
Wife love him, kids love him. Who the fuck are you?
And bitches coming around talking about, you ain't no real man. You ain't paying for my motherfucking Gucci.
You miscellaneous.
Bitches, you crazy?
Right.
Yeah, like, are you crazy?
That don't even add up in reality. Like, people live in this 1% mindset. For one, they're not even in that zone, but they looking at other people and thinking that's how they gauge their life. You're not even part of that world. You are a regular person. Like, look how regular people live. It's okay. It's great. Only a few of us live at this top level. And bitch, you ain't earned that.
Right. I want to ask a question, bro. Because you know the homie Desirable Truth.
That's my guy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I gotta do one of them interviews.
You got to, brother. I didn't came back to back on.
Yeah, exactly. So you had went viral twice. With that nigga. So the recent one where you was in the orange.
Yeah, they try to talk about fit. My fit was fly. I just posted the fit. That motherfucker went viral. Then they gave him the video. They try to talk about it. You can't fool me. I know it was fly.
Bro,
go ahead, Chevy.
The first one went dumbass viral. We all know why. Because you're speaking with a certain type of confidence that niggas just will never have. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I noticed on both videos, bitches get mad in the comments when you start talking about, I got that 10-inch of veins in it. This. And bitches just like, nigga still talking about his dick. He childish. It's like what is your response to that? Because I be feeling like niggas don't know you behind closed doors.
They don't know it.
And they don't know the level of self-respect that you have for yourself. They might have the misconception that you out here just knocking every bitch that walks. You know what I'm saying? So what is your response to the bitches? It's like, why would
shame. It's a shame people don't have the due diligence to really listen. Because I'm like, I know what I said, so listen to what I said. They asked me what was my body count, right? I said it's unlimited like a buffet. I'm not keeping track of it. Whatever I want, I eat when I want to. I never said it's a lot, never said it's little. I said it's unlimited. There is no number to it because I ain't keeping track of it, right? So they take it as like I'm fucking everybody. I never said that. Then the end of it, I said, I'm a man of success. I stopped engaging with a lot of women once I became successful.
You did say that in that
video.
They
forgot. They didn't listen. I said, you got dick discipline. I'm saying all the shit that really sustains yourself as a man and having success. They didn't listen to none of that. They just took it like I'm fucking all these bitches. I never said I fucked a lot of bitches.
But really what it is just the confidence.
Right.
They are so upset at the comments because even me, bro, like you said, you've been this way since 9. I haven't. You know, I just recently started to really figure it out that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? And so like, I've noticed a different level of hate that's coming with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I'm not saying anything, I can just tell people get uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? When I talk about the aspirations, when I just can't relate to you. When I'm talking about, you know, like you say, even outside on the balcony, when you master your sexual energy, that should make a lot of people uncomfortable. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And so, like, it's just, I don't know, it's crazy. You know
anything that's not normal, you know, it fucks up people's algorithm in their soul. Like, people got so many insecurities, like a person's security would, like, it shocks them. It drives something in them to like tear you down.
It pulls out their insecurity because they wish they could be you.
And it's wild because I'll be like, y'all got the wrong guy. Y'all got to find somebody. I'm 43, bro. I've been this way for everything that's going to break me. That your comments, it'll never crack my core. I know who I am. I've been this way my whole life. I walked this street my whole life. No one ever said nothing out of the way to me. I got every woman I wanted. Every accomplishment I garnered it from hard work and perseverance. Nothing was given to me. So like, you got the wrong guy. I understand it's funny. I understand it might sound crazy sometimes, but you got to really listen to it and look at the messenger in detail before you comment sometimes. And you know, God bless him, man. You know, there's a lot of, you know, people that don't like this. I remember
at the end, he was like, I don't forget what question he asked her, but you was just, he said, what do you say to the middle-aged women out there that got
that hurt a lot of people.
What you say?
Could they ask me, because I'm 43, they was like, what would a 43-year-old woman say to you that if you're not settling down, what should they look at you like? I need to worry about themselves. I'm a 43-year-old man. I'm better now at 43 than I was at 23. Everything is at a higher level. As a woman, most of the time it's gonna go down. They're gonna look worse.
That part.
Their eggs shrivel up. No one care about their money. Like all their attributes is gone. And it's a fact. It's going to be rare that a woman really stands the test of time at 43 as a man do. Look at me, baby. Are you fucking serious? And then it's okay. It's the truth. It hurts. But hey, deal with it. I don't.
I say it's like this. It's because society built it like that. Since you get so many accolades from your looks, that's what you spend your time on. What we spend our time on, personal development, our mind, body, soul. They only spending time on their looks. So when the looks fade, which they always going to do, what you got left to stand on? Really nothing.
Because
you could, but you don't.
But you don't because you didn't understand that.
But that's far from between.
And we ain't saying in totality, but it's very rare. And most guys, because I'm looking at bitch, she got some shit too, but majority of men are not paying attention to that, to your money, to how you all this shit you trying to say you bring to the table. I can read 5 languages and all that. Most men don't give a fuck. Yeah. So you're chasing the wrong thing. That's why you're old and single.
Oh, we done asked the question so many times. Okay, so what do you bring to the table? These women have no substantial peace. My time nurturing, like you saying a whole bunch
that's
of
worth
nothing
everything.
right now.
I should not do it. Like, baby, no, that's not enough for a real man. Like,
we get the same answer every single
time.
Because
they sitting there like a deer in the headlights, like have no clue, just stuck.
They regurgitate everything they done heard on social media. They not even pulling it from themselves because they've never done that introspection. I love to. This is how you fuck a woman up all the time. What do you think are the best attributes about yourself?
Right.
She'll get to stuttering.
My lashes, my BBL, my tits.
Now you ask me, baby, how long you got?
Oh, it's gonna be forever. You know what I'm saying? I hope we got a motherfucking marathon. You can watch at the same time. Watch me a series of about 7 seasons so you can watch that as I talk, because I ain't gonna stop. But it's like, and then women don't understand that the balance of a man's life that is such a, go out and get it. We have no, calibration of waiting or just relying. Even if we look good and all, we can't rely on our looks for glory. We have to still add the other shit.
100%.
If I was just a good looking nigga, which I've been my whole life, that ain't gonna get me to the promised land.
100%.
It'll give me a couple of, but they ain't gonna, like a woman can really hit the jackpot by looking pretty. But what happens when that didn't happen?
Yeah.
What happens when you get older and it still didn't work? Now you gotta rely on other shit. It's too late. You didn't work on those things.
Yeah.
So and then women who says the peace and the nurture, okay, why aren't you married yet? Where's your man at?
Yeah.
So what you're saying you have, where's your man? Where's your husband?
100%.
Oh, you just so valuable. Everybody overlooking you.
I didn't choose the right guy. They did want to marry me,
Or
but I didn't want
I'm single. I'm single by choice.
I've had proposals. That's what they always say.
You didn't want the guy.
Right, exactly.
That's the guy you didn't want. He wanted you. You didn't want him. That's why you were trying to run game on him, but it wasn't the guy you want to be with the rest of your life. I understand.
Bitches running con every time they open their mouth. I'm unfazed.
And it's brutal that they don't want to accept the truth, and it's like a shame because we accept the truth, right? We accept we had to work hard.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
We accept we had to believe it ourselves. We had to get in shape. We accepted that shit. They don't accept no accountability.
Yeah. Nah, and I feel like a superpower that we got is, I could be by myself and have a great day. These women can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like when you come into my
Most
life,
people can't.
You got to make it better. You can't just be here. You know what I'm saying? And because I could be by myself, man, I ain't accepting nothing but the best.
And when you're a man that really have all these things, so they get it misconstrued like we're them. Like, when you get older, I can find a woman to settle down anytime. We're not you. We always go down for anyway. See, they always got to go up. Yeah. See, we always go down for the most part for a bitch. You understand me? So like, I could just, let me just grab a bitch and go the rest of my life with. You can't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to be in misery. We always been going down our whole life.
Yeah,
you can't get up here. Yeah. Now you're in misery. So now you got to come down here. You don't know how to operate right here because you're not a treater, regular good man. So now you got to go lower than that. You don't want to accept that. So now you're in motherfucking purgatory for the rest of your life. Exactly. You dumb bitch. Yeah, we can always come here. Exactly. We can do this all day. This is nothing.
Hey, man, I say it all the time. There's never been a time in my life when I couldn't find a handful of women that would lie, still kill, go to jail for me. Whether I was broke, whether I had money, it's never been a problem. I don't even think about it. I just leave today. I ain't tripping. Yeah. It's always a woman that'll be there to really love me.
Always.
These women ain't gonna get mad to really love
them. That's the difference.
That's the difference.
And that you love. Even if he do truly love you. Yeah. Do you like this fat motherfucker? Do you like this scrawny, hello, ma'am, I love the way. Are you liking him or he providing for you the shit that you could get on your own, bitch? And you just got to stick with this guy you don't even fucking like, you fucking miserable wench. That what you signed up for, this misery, bitch? A motherfucker you don't even like because he doing something for you? Shame on you, bitch. Shame on you.
Man, it really is a shame.
I'm never going to do that.
Because I had a few bitches, man, that will literally come and fuck with me and they talking to me about how they have a boyfriend that they really don't like.
What?
And I'm like, why are you still with them? Because he paying the bills. I'm like, damn, so you just come over here sucking my shit and then going back to that nigga and saying you're hating him.
Yeah.
And while this nigga's paying all the bills, I get it. You may not like the nigga because he might be out of shape, you might be this, but the fact that you're still with this nigga,
who are you,
and extracting his resources,
right?
And instead of having like enough respect for yourself as a woman and having enough respect for yourself as another human being,
right?
To be like, look, I don't like you no more. I'm gonna just leave.
Never.
And then that shit is crazy.
Hold on, worse than that. You don't even have enough respect for yourself or that man for what he's doing to not come and talk to the next man.
There you go.
The character is so flawed. You didn't have to tell me that. You could have did what you did, but to talk about it, man, any woman.
I was waiting for Goldie to say that.
Hey, back in the day when women used to try to come to me and they'd have a boyfriend and start talking, I said, bitch, don't talk to me about your man.
Right.
Like, I'm not even gonna engage in no type of dirty mac. And if you here fuck with me. It just shows poor character that you have.
For sure.
And they rely on that, and it's like, you women don't got no integrity.
She gonna do it to him. She gonna do it to you.
Hell yeah, can't wait. Exactly. Can't wait.
It'd be even funny when they expect, like, while they sitting there telling you that, and it's like they expect you, like some of the bitches that I ran into that are like that, they'll be like, well, you don't ever hit me up no more. I'm like, bitch, after you seeing what you doing, why would I ever treat you on the level of a woman of worthy of respect?
Yeah.
Why would I ever take you out? Why would I ever spend actual genuine time with you? Because like what Kel said, if you doing this to your man who's actually doing something for you, what makes you think that you wouldn't do that shit to me?
Right.
And it just be so crazy, the level of delusion of these bitches.
And like I said, they're not been going off based off, real pure human being characteristics that you're basing off relationship on. Yeah. Like, so if a man you truly love and you with him and you care everything about him, whatever you gotta do to combine and make this shit feasible and plausible, why aren't you doing that? You just want to get over forever? Yeah. You don't want to find somebody you truly want to connect with the rest of your life?
She can't find it.
She can't find
it because she got poor character. You attract what you are. That's why I tell dudes all the time, you over here looking at looks, I'm looking at the woman's soul. Right. This woman who ain't never stole nothing in her life. This woman who ain't never keyed her last boyfriend car, who got a good soul, she take care of her family. When I find women like that, I find like what I would say square women. I love a square woman. She go to school, she got her family together. That's what I look for. Everybody else look for everything else.
Right. That shit is miscellaneous to me. Like, how is it gonna better my life? That's what first thing I think about. What can she do to better my life?
That's what I was gonna ask you. What does Mr. Organic look for in a woman? And do you ever just date one woman, or do you have like multiple women that you date, or are you like a one woman man?
That's a good question, man. Like I said, I'm getting to the age now, not the age of my age of who I am, just the age of where I'm going into, like my saga. I feel like I'm bringing more balance because I know intimate, large scale success is coming. Yeah. So I want to get shade up. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
So I must protect my asset, which is me, and my intellectual property is what I do. So I'm looking to really, scale it down. So I've really been messing with a woman now for a while now. I've been really dedicated and trying to see if I could do the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
When you say see if you could do the right thing, what you mean by that?
Just really pay attention more to even her, which I never really done. You know what I'm saying? It's all about me at the highest level, me monster. You know what I'm saying? Big motherfucker, Xerxes 300. Nigga, I'm covered in gold walking on niggas' backs. Yeah. You hear me? So it's like, let me see if this thing will work. I ain't gonna say a try, because try is tempt without success, but I'm just gonna see, and been working so far so good. I can see the balance. I see more opportunities coming my way. And I think I could be. I'm gonna try it out. Yeah. Not try, I'm gonna see. You know what I mean? I never really done it before.
How's it going for you so far?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
I see my direction is more, like laser focused on my business. And it made me really focus on two things: my podcast, my clothing line, and not do so many things.
Yeah, stick I'm not to these lie, having things. A good bitch, man, they keep you out the way. Right. Keep you out of some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, the attributes I look for intelligence first. Okay. I look for integrity, trustworthy. Like all it's character more than anything that I could depend on and lean on, because I need that partner. I need them second set of eyes. I need that second brain. I need that extra back sometimes that she got for me, And then of course, how her parents, how she treat her friends and family. I can look at all that shit. Then I can pull it in, because how they treat them, how she talk about them is how she'll do me. Yeah. So I got to see all that. Then the attributes of the beauty and all that shit come last. Yeah. I like a good creative bitch too, know how to dress and how to talk.
Know how to dress. I like that. That's important to me. You got to know how to dress.
Yeah, you got some creativity.
You fucking with me, I can't be out with you if you in the.
I like a creative bitch, man, because I need
artistic
that.
Bitch.
Yeah,
I love that.
Very
not
artistic minded.
Very artistic.
Yeah, I love that. I love that too.
Yeah.
Most of y'all autistic.
Yeah, when the bitch got when the bitch got the artistic mind, you know what I'm saying? Should that creativity bleed into ways that
something about it.
Something about it.
Especially all of us doing social media. It's nice to have, like you said, a second set of eyes. Right. Help you with the content. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen. listen, sometimes my chick will come, I'll be like, what you think about this from a woman's mind?
Come on now.
And she'll get the one, oh, that one hit. Okay, I'm coming back to you with it.
Come on
my
now.
bro, she'll randomly make me some shit, go send it to the video, bring it back for me. You know what I'm saying?
That counts.
That's a beautiful thing.
Do the miscellaneous days for a real nigga. We gonna appreciate it.
Yeah, it shows up in ways you wouldn't expect it to show up in. You know what I'm saying?
Give me goosebumps thinking about it, man. Because it's rare that a bitch do that.
Look. I came back from the club the other night, man, and I'm getting out the car. My girl stopped. She get to wiping the little mats off with her hand. I'm like, you ain't got to do that. She was like, nah, I'm going to just get it right now for you. You know, sometimes my shit will be dirty in the back. She'll walk to the store, come back with some Windex and just be wiping it. I ain't even got to ask her.
Fire.
I ain't even got to. Look, we was in here one night doing a podcast, and I needed to go get check on my car. It was getting wrapped. It was like 45 minutes away, like 10 o'clock at night. She's like, I'll go do it.
I mean, I was here
Uber there just to check on the car. Uber back like there's nothing. No complaints, nothing.
That was fire.
Crazy. I remember I was out in my jeweler down in the jewelry district, you know what I'm saying, getting like my jewelry clean. I had a headache. I'm like, damn, my motherfucking head hurt. And I look up, my girl was gone, like, what the fuck she go? She come back 10 minutes later with some Advil and shit. I didn't say nothing.
Man,
I didn't say nothing.
It's little shit like that, nigga.
It's a little shit.
Bitch, I got to tell you. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying?
See, what they don't understand is, man, when you really get a woman on that right type of time, because women are creative, women are emotional. Emotion moves worlds. Emotion, that's that frequency. That's the strong vibration you put out to the universe. So if you get the right woman really on your type of time, you create a mastermind with your woman, you can make miracles happen. The thing is, most of the time, you're not getting a woman on the same type of time. She want to cause problems, which fractures that mastermind you building together. But when you get a woman on the same type of time, you start to text her as soon as she calling you. As soon as I start doing that, I'll be like, oh, baby, we got that thing going right now. Let's start manifesting.
Keep that going.
Man, I dream big with my women. I read with my women because I understand the power. I've done it so many times. You can make miracles happen with the right woman. So I say you got to pick the right one.
It's all about who you pick and what you pick. You know what I'm saying? And it goes a long way.
Hey, for the guys watching this, what are some good ways to choose a good woman? A lot of these guys don't have the intellect to be able to understand how to pick a good woman.
Do you want me?
You go first.
Go ahead, Queen.
McQueen got excited. Look at this. I want to hear what you're going to say, brother.
Because Goldie put me on this game. You got to like the bitch
man.
who like you.
Come on, man.
She got to like you man. She got to like you almost like she like you better than you like yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because they homies, I'm fucking with a bitch right now that she looking at me like every single time every second she get a chance. She like, damn, I love your ass. And damn, you look good. Damn, you this. Damn, you so fucking disciplined. Damn, you so focused. Damn, you so fucking relentless. Like, that shit be like, man, bitch, I'm Batman, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I see you nodding, nigga. Because that shit is crazy. I'm like, it's so crazy though, but it's just like, honestly, I had to get to a level of consciousness, and we talked about this at the moment when I seen that one time. I had to get to a level of consciousness where I truly, really believe that about myself. To where now it's like I really see. It's almost like I'm seeing a reflection in this woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. So, you got to choose, and like Goldie saying all the time, man, the only way you're ever going to get a bitch like that is if she really likes you. Everything else falls into place like that. You know what I'm saying? Everything else, all this shit you wanting from a girl to do when it comes to cooking, cleaning, you know what I'm saying? Bringing you shit not without you asking, just doing all the extra shit. All of that shit, it's like the biological wiring just kicks in when they really like you. You know what I'm saying? They just, you know what I'm saying? So you niggas got to just choose a bitch that really genuinely like you.
Amen.
I also did, what's it called? The little trick, ask your bitch if she give you, hey, listen, baby, don't ask no questions. I need $100 for a haircut and just send it. I said that, I just tried it. You know what I'm saying? She was like, easy. Where's your cash? I said, oh, word. I didn't even need that shit. I was just checking.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
listen. I done tried that on women, man. I got a woman right now, man, and she started trying to borrow money from her family. She like, all right, I'm going to go sell this, that, and the third for you. Man, it's just a different type of security when you know a woman really fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't put a test to a woman, listen, you could be with not only a woman, but a man for 10 years. If you ain't never go through no struggle, you don't know who they are, they ain't battle tested. You running around with friends and women that ain't never been battle tested. You've been having it for 10 years. Bitch, how do I know if you really here for me? You don't know. So if you don't put a test, man, unless you test that woman before you can't afford for her to fail that test. Later, which I see a lot of times. Soon as the dude go through financial hardship, she gone. Right? Because you waited to that time to find out who she was because you leading with your money. Man, and the only thing a woman get when she fuck with me is me. You know what I'm saying? Now you get the extras when you prove something else.
Most definitely.
So in other words, the bitch has to be battle tested.
Man,
got to be.
But y'all don't even know
the warrior princess.
Y'all don't even know the test to give a woman. And then a lot of times, man, you ain't even got to test a woman. She gonna show herself, but y'all overlook all the small things. Hey, man, listen. If I got something plugged in and my phone is plugged in, my shit'll be on 100. You know what my woman gonna say? Can I take your phone off the charger? She not just gonna go over there and unplug my shit and plug it up.
Bitch, she not unplug my shit.
She not gonna go touch the thermostat without asking me. I'm a little cold. Can I turn it up? And it's because she cares about me. I say, y'all want love. I want consideration. Does that woman consider me with every action? She say she love you, but she don't consider you about shit.
Would you say that
consideration? That's heavy.
Yeah.
Would you say that falls under respect?
Man, it falls under respect too, but at the end of the day, it goes back to how much she like you.
Yeah,
man, you
exactly.
could be, I could have nothing, but a woman that liked me so much back in the day, I wasn't the best. I didn't have all these disciplines. She just liked me so much. She wanted to be around me so much. She just saw me in such high esteem. Yeah. That's why you can't overlook that step.
You can't.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say though is like, the reason why these women love us so much is because we've worked on ourselves to get to this point. Yeah. Most of these men, they don't even like themselves. So how can you expect these women to like you? You see,
it's a shame.
I say that shit too. Like a lot of these dudes, it's a woman out there for everybody that look at you like that. But you don't like yourself so much. You're denying the woman that's affirming you because in yourself, you don't affirm yourself like that. I think it's psychological. You chasing a woman that don't want you, and you denying the woman that does because it's something lacking within yourself. When I see a woman that like me a lot, even if she's not attractive, I love the way that feels because I love myself that much.
Yeah.
These dudes is gonna deny, talk about that quote unquote ugly girl that love him so much. You can't. I can still appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
It's something within these dudes that's deficient.
You always got to appreciate motherfucker with good taste.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Motherfucker got some good taste.
That comment
that says a lot.
Yeah.
That comment that they said on that one video to me and you was just doing the pod on, that shit still bothered me sometimes, man. We was talking about how, you know what I'm saying, that same shit you were just talking about. It's self-hate for you to overlook the bitch that isn't a 10 on the physical aspect. You know what I'm saying? Over the bitch, you would choose the bitch that is a 10 out of 10 on the physical aspect over a bitch that actually give a fuck about you. We was talking about that, and we was talking about, oh yeah, the girl, the 42-year-old Cuban woman paying my bills, doing all that shit. And the nigga in the comments like, yeah, what she look like though? You like that
so,
shit?
So a woman paying his bills, doing this, doing that, and first thing they want to ask is what she look like.
What she look? Are you crazy?
Y'all worry about the wrong thing, man.
So crazy to me,
worrying
bro.
about the wrong thing because at the same time, when women do that, majority of the time, even those guys that pay for bills and do all this shit, them niggas they still barbarians. They're not even treating them right. So it's not like he might be ugly, fat. Them niggas still be tyrants to you because they know you're using them for money. Yeah. So it's different when a woman does that for the most part. If she's doing and caring for you, she might not look the best, but she gonna love you for real. She gonna treat you at the highest level.
And then she becomes a team. You know what I'm saying?
I was just gonna say that, man. Ain't no woman who doing everything for me, pouring into my life, giving me money, making sure I'm straight, my kids straight, making sure I'm living, riding roads. Ain't no woman who could do that for me that I'm not gonna see as beautiful. I just can't do it.
Yeah, you're damn right.
I just can't.
Shit, you gotta accept that.
Man, listen to me. Can I tell you something, Goldie?
Go ahead.
Man, listen. You know, I be telling you what's going on with my bitch right now.
Talk
I be
to
telling
him,
you all the time. Man, let me just, I want to give you an update. I ain't seen you in a week, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, crazy little
Goldie
update.
been busy.
You know what I'm saying, man? Listen, nigga got a motherfucking, I just got a good call from Brandon, the Brandon Boyd, the nigga was here.
Brandon Boyd.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he you know what I'm saying? I'll talk about it off the podcast because I don't want to give it to the niggas, you know what I'm saying? They don't, you know what I'm saying? Make sure this shit is fully in play. Yeah. But I'm going to just say it in briefly. Man, got a good call, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Called her up, told her about it. You know what I'm saying? She was like, word, how about this? When's your birthday? Because the call was about my birthday. It's an event that's happening on my birthday weekend, June 22nd.
June 22nd.
So she was like, oh, word, that's your birthday? Okay, cool, hold on. I'm like, we on FaceTime. She distracted. I'm like, what's good with you? Are you all right? Like, I'm talking and she just keeps getting distracted. I'm like, listen, are you even listening to me? She was just like, no, I am. Check your email. I look at my email, bro. It's a fucking flight to Curacao.
Damn.
You know what Curacao is?
No,
nigga?
what the fuck is that?
Bro, it's a fucking tropical island, nigga.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So after the fucking event that's happening, she taking me for my birthday to a tropical island 2 hours away.
Hey man.
I said, oh, you know what? Hold on.
Hey, you found you one, but you know why? Because you started looking for the one that was looking for you instead of looking for one you looking for. Man, I've been having biblical women like that my whole life. Why? Not because I'm better than anybody, because I was instilled in me that's what you look for.
Fucking right.
You know what I'm saying? And now that you got that awareness, man, and now once you had that, man, you can't never go back.
You can't never go back.
I can't never. It ain't no way. It's never happening.
Yeah, I've been that way since. I remember in my junior college I went to in Atlanta, and you know, you go to JUCO, it's like, you know, beast among beasts. Everybody feel like they the guy, and it was like a cold, fine ass girl on the girls team. Everybody on her, you know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to flirt with her and shit. And you know me, I'm playing the back gargoyle up like, I'm tripping, and everybody on her every day. I ain't saying nothing to her, like being mean to her type, like even when we was kids, like bitch, She came to me one day like, why are you just so by yourself? You're not all over me like the other guys. I said, because I'm the one. Yeah. I'm not like them because I'm the one. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? I got her. But it was like I always instilled that in myself from the seed. Yeah. I didn't know nothing else. And I got every top level bitch that everybody wanted because me being myself and me standing my ground. And I learned that early, bro.
What made you like that?
I don't even know, bro.
I'm about to say, because damn,
I was curious.
I didn't learn none of this shit
because like,
later, bro.
And I think what happened to me too, because I was a bad kid, so I got shipped around to different schools, from elementary school to junior high schools, middle schools, like all the time for fighting and being crazy and talking shit in class. So always was the new kid. Yeah. So I always not to be quiet and stand my ground, but I knew who I was. Yeah. So when I get to a new school, I'm quiet and cool, structured, talk when I need to talk. So I never was like trying to be around motherfuckers and in crowd. People always gravitated to me. Cause I caught that early. Like if you be yourself, stand by yourself, move by yourself, look fly, boom. You ain't got to chase nothing. Everything was coming to me. Yeah. So I learned that early from being a bad kid and being a new kid. You know what I mean? It's translating life. And I just took advantage of that, bro.
Man, that shit happened to me all the time. When I'm out, man. Listen, I was on some yacht with Blue. We just did an interview the other day. And he came
Blue,
on,
Young Blue, right?
He came on here and he was like, damn, man, I ain't know you talk that much. I said, man, when I be out with women and shit, I be chilling because they ain't more important than me. That's how I be feeling. And you know, women always come up to me like, what you doing up here? Oh, you must be married. You must be this. No, I just feel like you should be coming up to me. Why would I come up to you?
Yeah. Always, bro. And it worked, and it just translated to my whole life, and I never missed with it. So I think people need to stand on that more. It's kind of harder as a grown person to understand those elements, but if you start now, no matter what your age, you will grow it. You know what I mean?
It really come from me, the understanding that a woman got to like you. Right. And if I got to say too much anyway, I'm convinced her to. I say, this is my analogy all the time. When a woman walks into a club, in the back of her mind, she thinking, damn, that nigga was fine, and I hope to come talk to me. If I'm not that man in her eyes, I don't want her. And guess what? When I see that woman, I'm a no. Facts. So if I ain't see that, I don't want. What am I approaching for? If you not gonna go out your way to give me some sort of inclination that you want to fuck with me, hey, and maybe I'd have missed some women, like I said all the time, she missed me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if I was a motherfucking vulture, man, like, and you know, people like, we keep a motherfucking real hound dog nigga. What is that? Gonna go hound the bitch, and we go get the leftovers, you know what I'm saying? Or open up the door for a nigga already. You keep me one of them niggas, but I can't do that. Yeah. If I was that, I'd be dead already. Bro, I'd be bit AIDS up. I've been out of here because it'd been too much. You know what I'm saying? I already had too much now, just being on gargoyle mode. If I was out here hounding the bitch, what's up, baby? I see you. Oh, come here. What?
Game over.
Right. I wouldn't be alive, brother, because it'd be too much.
That was me when I was young.
I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm always been standoffish, but that's the process.
That's why the whole like who like you thing was like so. It changed my whole paradigm.
Yeah.
Because when I figured out how to knock hoes, pretty much 90% of the time, it was bitches that like didn't genuinely like me. Yeah. And that fucked me up because I'm like, hold up, why? If a bitch don't genuinely like me, why is she still fucking me?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
So, I don't give a fuck who the bitch is. I'm a God bless you so quick it don't go my way. I don't give a fuck. Anything out the way that I initiate and you be like, I do that. God bless you.
Yeah. It's so
you
crazy.
Should be begging the gods to accommodate me what I asked you to do. Yeah. To go where I told you to go. Come over, we ain't going out. I like to go out. God bless you. Yeah. You think you finna set the rules with the God himself? Right. Bitch, it's never gonna happen. Fuck you.
It'd be crazy when
I don't give a fuck about you, bitch. I'm the organic. I'm Mr. Organic. Bitch, who are you?
Nah, it'd be crazy when a bitch see everything you built and she try to come into the program trying to fix shit around. Like, are you crazy, bitch?
This shit running motherfucking autonomous, man.
Get the fuck out
This
of
is running AI running this shit, man. Chat GTP on the greatness, man. I really grew this shit from nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, they gonna try it, and most dudes, they gonna bend towards it. I mean, bending towards it. And a lot of times I understand, okay, I'm gonna have to fire this broad, and she gonna come back in due time. She just had to see.
And then
you can go fuck with these other niggas.
And go ahead and see
who gonna lie to you, this, that, and the third bend, and it's just gonna make you respect me more. Like, damn, that
it never fails.
And they almost always come back.
It never fails.
Every turn.
I come second to no bitch. Well, I guess you won't be here then.
Right, you
ain't put your time in, you ain't put your work in. And what type of man would I be if I just put you in the number one spot? I do the same to you. If I do it to her, it ain't gonna happen.
So and then if you like this caliber of nigga like me, then because every day you like this avatar, right? These attributes are coming with. So you don't get a similar type nigga. He's gonna treat you the same. He ain't gonna inform you though.
So you happens every time.
Hey, listen,
then I get the phone call and I say, you know what I say? Oh, it didn't work out with that other nigga. Huh? And then she get to giggling.
But that's when they start. That's when they start to value the being truthful.
Oh,
and being honest. That's when they start. Because they don't value that shit before. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, people hate when I say this. I say, man, I got this game from my uncle, right? He said when you bring a woman into your household, right, for the first couple months, she's not gonna be receptive. You might have to take a little abuse because from her perspective, it ain't been nothing but fakes, frauds, and phonies. She can't believe nothing you saying. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you gotta give her a little time, living as a real man in front of her. Eventually the understanding and the light bulb goes off, damn, and then the appreciation comes in. Yeah. We expect these women to come in and just get with it. Yeah. You ain't gonna be here if you don't get with it. But you have to understand from her perspective, she ain't never met a nigga like this.
She's worthy.
Really keep it 100.
If you think
who really
she's
bring
worthy.
you in the house and my other bitch come in and say hello.
Yeah.
You ain't seen that before.
Yeah, that's top
You ain't seen that before. No, keep back, it's all good. She know what's up. You ain't never seen it.
That's different.
So sometimes she got to get an appreciation for it through seeing it. And then when she go back to these other dudes, he lying, he sneaking, he got this real pregnant, he lying about all this stuff that she understands and appreciates. Sometimes you got to give her some time.
Yes, you do.
I ain't saying take abuse, but sometimes you have to give her some time to show her something she ain't never seen.
You got to give it to her.
She ain't never seen it. So how can she appreciate something she's never seen? You got to live in front of her for a while.
And once again, like you're right, because if it is a woman that you feel like is worthy of you giving that attention to, that you really, really got to recalibrate, you got to go through the ups and downs and give her that consideration that what they like to have. Damn it, fuck, when you tell a woman and you give her that understanding, what the fuck is the word they always want? Damn it. But you know what I mean? Like, you got to really lay it on her, like, but you ain't telling me nothing. Most times you be like, bitch, I ain't got to tell you nothing. But now you be like, no, I'm going to tell you. Have a seat. This is how it goes. Like, even like when I went to this podcast today, right? My chick is in town. And she like, can I go with you? I'm like, no, I'm talking to niggas. Like, quit asking me that. Get out of here. Then I thought about it. No. Explain to her. Yeah. Let me explain. This is a podcast full of guys. I'll be talking big dog shit, real nigga shit. I don't need you sitting in the corner.
Understanding, communication.
There
communication.
Understanding, communication, and what's the fuck the word? I'm fucking up. But it's something they need bad. That
reassurance?
Reassurance, nigga.
Yeah.
You found it.
Yeah.
You found it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You give a woman reassurance. They got to earn that. No, every woman don't deserve it.
No,
shut up.
No.
But you got a good woman that you be like, okay, I'm gonna give you this reassurance.
Yeah.
Because once you give them a foot, they gonna want a motherfucking mouth.
Hey, but I was just gonna say that. Be careful.
Because
you
that's a slippery slope.
Everybody don't deserve it.
That's a slippery slope.
Let me tell you this, right? If every time you walk out the door, you tell her where you going.
Right.
Now, when you don't do it, it's gonna be a problem.
Right.
So when I walk out the door, I don't say nothing. And maybe here and there, sometimes I gotta stop myself. No, I done told her where I was going too many times. I ain't saying it today. So otherwise, because a woman will do this, you start giving a woman a reassurance. Now she gonna need it. Now, nah, bitch, you get whatever I give you. Motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But real quick.
Go ahead.
I was going to ask you.
Communication is so important. These niggas don't talk to their women.
Right.
I talk to my woman about everything. Hey, you see what just happened? You see what's going on? Everything has to be explained. Yes. Why it's like this? Why it's like that? I break it down with a woman. Like I told the bitch, I'm like, listen, if I put you in the number one spot, how could you trust me to be the man that you want me to be? Right. If I would do that to her, I'll do it to you. That's why I can't do it. It ain't about you. It's about me being as a man. I can't go beneath my integrity to do that.
That's real.
But that's an understanding. Rather than you nigga think he two player, bitch, well, just fuck you then.
Right.
You ain't give her no understanding. You think she gonna have that cognition that we got? No. But breaking it down like that, she got something to think about. So yeah, she may leave now, but she got that understanding. Even if she don't come back, she got a new level of respect
for sure. That's real. And,
so how
and
do
it's
you
tough
know?
To decipher it.
My fault. Yeah.
No, you got it.
I was just gonna ask both of y'all actually. When do you feel like it is a good time to give a bitch reinsurance? Because like you said, it's a slippery slope. So like, you know,
I feel like she's battle tested.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And she's proven that she's loyal. She's proven she's really there for you on all aspects.
Right.
Then you could give her some of that.
Okay.
And I would say I ain't never gonna give it to her when she want it.
Right.
Like a woman coming here, she want her spot reassured. Like I'm feeling away. This, that, and the third. I'm gonna be all the way quiet. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Right.
Hey, maybe 2-3 days from now, I'm gonna be like, hey, check this out. You know, you done did this. This ain't nothing gonna come between that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna give it to her when she wants it.
Exactly.
Because I'm not on the man. We not gonna set the stage that whenever you want something from me, you get it. Nah, it ain't gonna happen. A lot of dudes train that woman wrong. Whenever she got a problem, you deal with the problem. I'm gonna deal with it at my time if I do at all.
My leisure.
Because as soon as you start doing that, you start devaluing yourself.
For sure.
If I'm really a king, if I'm really who I say I am, you don't ask the king. You don't come to the king on your time and tell him, give me reassurance.
I pack this shit up quick.
When and if he feel like that.
I close this motherfucker. I close this bitch down fast. I'm ready to go at any point in time. Hey, man, it's over.
That's another thing. You gotta be ready to go at any point in time.
I say that shit all the time. You have to be ready to shut
fight
this on a regular basis. On a regular basis, I'd be like, man. I don't care what you think.
I don't give a fuck.
I'll leave mid-dinner.
We will figure this shit out
I'll burn this whole shit down.
And if it ain't like that, man, because they always gonna try it.
They always gonna try it.
Hey, they gonna try it.
I burn this bitch down.
Yeah, they gonna try our damn homies.
And build this shit right back up.
Hey, they gonna try it, bro.
You gotta do that understanding, bro. It's very important. And the more things you have and the more success you have, you realize how important that is, how you stand your ground on shit. You know what I mean? It's just like in business, it's not what you're worth, what you negotiate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to stand on some shit sometimes.
And then it's
you got to walk away on some shit sometimes.
I think that's one of the most important things in this episode is you need to just be ready to walk away at any point.
And it don't even matter. Like a lot of times, man, the broad in her feelings. You gonna give her reassurance when she was really just not even thinking rational. So you're talking to a dead conversation anyway. If you
dead conversation.
Listen, I'll kick up just like this in this chair while she hooting, hollering, crying, doing all that, just like this. Just like with a straight face. I'm not going to engage with that. I'm going to let you see how crazy you look, and you better apologize to me later. And sure enough,
they always
understand it. That's how when I'm feeling, I love you. But if you engage, now you saying what she's saying is valid. What she's saying ain't valid.
Ain't going no back and forth.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if that's how you feeling, we'll make a move then.
Right.
If that's how you feeling.
If this how you feel.
And that ain't how you feeling. So I'm not going to engage in your emotions.
Yeah.
You follow
Pack
what I'm
bags.
doing. I'm not going to follow what the broad doing.
Exactly.
And that's what these dudes is doing. What you look like arguing with your broad? I'm not doing that.
Nah, man.
Hey, look, because you know what? What you said about they going to try it, it's fucking facts, nigga. Because look, you could have the best woman on the planet, okay? But it is in their biological wiring to try you. They gonna try you just to every now and then to see, is he really the king? Oh shit, my fault. I just wanted to. It was like they want to put their finger inside the, you know what I'm saying, on the stove. Okay, see if it's still hot.
You got to dip the
Yeah,
you put the head in that guillotine every time. Bitch, off with your head.
That's great. Because you know, because I was just gonna say that, you know, recently I was talking to my bitch and she was just talking about some, you know, we was talking about a certain topic and she tried to like, well, it's gonna go. I said, no, it's not, nigga. It's gonna be my way.
Right.
What you talking? Hold on, no, you don't get to sit there and make the no. Like he said, if I'm the king, I make the final decision.
Simple.
I might ask for your opinion, but you don't run shit around here.
Never.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
so you know, but it's crazy though. They'll try it.
Yeah.
Because I used to be the nigga. If she would say that, I'd be like, I guess you do have the respect to do that. No, hell no.
Even if I'm wrong, I'm right.
Yeah, exactly.
We figure out later. I might come down a couple days. Hey, you know what, baby? Yeah, I hear what you said.
I always give a woman an understanding, and you know, it's because I ain't running game. That's really how I feel. I sit a woman down like this, like, listen, most women ain't gonna be able to get what you dealing with.
Yeah.
So I understand if you can't, but there's no reality that I'm going to bend to what you're talking about. I'm going to live my life how I want it in every way freely.
Yeah.
And I get it. I understand where you coming from. Your feelings, your emotions, they valid. 99.9% of women are not going to be able to get with this situation. But just because you can't get with it don't mean I'm not going to. I'm going.
Yeah.
This is my shit.
My mama couldn't tell me what to do. Police couldn't tell me what to do. You're not going to make me bend in any type of way.
Definitely.
My entire life goal is to be free.
That's
you can be with me on that ride, but if you don't, I understand.
I get it.
I understand.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But bitch, I'm right.
But I give her
my shit.
But I give her that understanding of where I'm coming from. It ain't just no ego thing.
Right.
No, I'm gonna be free, and I've told myself a long time ago, no man, woman, otherwise gonna have me bend and do things that I don't want to do.
Exactly.
If you want to get with it, you can get with it, and I love you for being here. But if you don't, I understand.
I got it.
And we can leave this situation amicably.
Most
Make
definitely.
sure you straight.
Yeah.
And with an understanding like
Amicably.
that, man, what's the bitch gonna say?
Nothing, but she gonna abide by the rules.
Or you can leave, and I'm gonna keep living my life like I've been doing it the past 34 years.
Oh, it's gonna keep going up.
Yeah.
The elevator gonna keep going up, man. It ain't never stopped from it yet. I can't see it into this shit.
Sometimes you gotta give it that little bit of game, baby. I'd rather you be here.
Right.
I'd rather you be here, but I understand if you can't.
Yeah.
There's a lot to handle.
Hey, bro. Hey, listen to me. That be scaring them, bro. That be scaring them. When they know that you're dead serious about walking away, everything they just said, everything they complaining about goes out the window.
Yeah, it's a lot for them to handle.
Really
And they
serious.
never had a man
You
do
know what
that
I'm
before.
saying?
Guaranteed. No other man is talking to them the way one of us four is talking to these women.
And they deserve that.
Guaranteed.
But you got to really
Hands
mean
down.
it though.
You got to mean it.
Because like
1000%.
Because when I like in past relationships, you know, at some point the girl know you. Oh, he's saying this right now, but I can play with him later on.
Right.
But the difference is like now, like I said, I have this newfound level of self-respect for myself.
Yeah.
It's like girls can feel it. You have to really mean it in your spirit.
And you gotta live that shit.
Yeah, bitch, I will. Man,
you gotta live that shit.
Play with me, I will walk away right now.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I learned this shit in the game. Your respect and your manhood, that was everything. It didn't matter how much money you had. The nigga who had respect in his household and was a real man was the one that everybody was. If you had a bunch of women, but they was giving you problems, you let them do whatever, you wasn't respected. So in the game, a bitch could come through, she want to give you some money. If it ain't coming the way I want it to come, if you got attitude with it, I don't want it. And I done turned down big money from bitch, nah, bitch, I don't want it.
Yeah.
And that's where I got it. It's self-respect because my manhood would be too wounded if I accept some money the wrong way. Exactly. So it's just like, nah, man, I don't care if the bitch is paying for everything I'm living with her. I'll walk outside and be homeless in my heart. I'll go out on the street and live under a bridge tonight before you talk to me crazy. And that's why I could live with a woman if I wanted to, and I'm gonna have the utmost respect like it's my house. Because I really feel like that. These dudes, but my manhood is that important to me.
Damn right.
These niggas' manhood is built on their money. So they wasn't taught what a man was, so they don't have
character.
that.
Well, I be in Dolly Parton crib in that mansion playing guitars and shit. Motherfucker feet up. That bitch gonna be rubbing my feet and all that, man. I'm playing with them big titties. I'm be riding the horses in that motherfucker. Ain't doing shit, man. And she don't tell me I ain't taking the garbage or nothing, man. We hire motherfucker for that, Dolly. You know what I'm saying? Teach me, motherfucker, how to say this cut shit, bitch. I want me a tune. You know what I'm saying? I be running this motherfucker, man.
And that come from the self-respect you got. About? These dudes don't got it.
If she got more money, who? Where? Man, I be tearing this motherfucking crib up. Doing what the fuck I want to do. Eating hot Cheetos and shit all in the bed. Bitch, I'm doing all the fuck she talking about, bitch.
But this goes to the ideology of men. When your manhood is predicated on your money, you don't feel like you can do that. You feel like you less of a man. Man, I feel like it's so disrespectful to say a man is less than a man because he ain't got no money.
Crazy. That adds to the glory. Like when like I said, I'm 30. I was 35 when I first started YouTube. I was in the basement and I had every bitch I wanted to. I'm the king of downtown. Then pulling up VIP, had every woman I wanted. It was pure understanding. I was in the basement, bro. It got harder for me when I got money because bitches looking at me like I'm supposed to do something for them. That was shocked. I was shocked and appalled. I never did nothing for the bitch when I had nothing. You think I'm gonna do something now? You got me fucked up. It was way harder for me to get bitches with the bag when I didn't. Because now they looking at my shit. They feel entitled. I remember a woman told me that if I fuck with a guy with money and I don't get nothing out of him, I feel disrespected. And I kind of got it because it's like, damn, what am I fucking with you for? But you should be fucking with me. But I am fucking with you, but you got shit too. Can I get something? No, bitch. In my mind, but I kind of get what she's saying. But it's still, bitch, get on. It's tougher, right?
Like, and you know they texting their friends like, you get so, oh, he ain't do nothing.
Oh yeah,
he don't really like you. You know what I'm saying?
But when I had nothing, they never was a conversation. We had a good time on the motherfucking floor mattress. You know what I'm saying? But when you got your shit like, damn, they got to get something.
They feel entitled. You didn't earn nothing. That's the thing. They didn't earn nothing. They come over here and they ask and they expect like.
Hey, but that's why you gotta value your time. You gotta get a bit of understanding.
That's what I told you.
am the prize. Who I am and getting my time, energy, and game is worth more than the money. So you shouldn't be worried about the money. But if you giving a woman your time, you always taking her out, you always talking to her on the phone, you're discounting your time. So how could she value it? That's why you can't always just be so available to the broad. If you really as valuable as you say. So when a woman get time with me, it's like, damn, I got everything I need. She ain't even think about the money because she ain't seen me in 2 weeks.
Right. That's more important. And
exactly. You can't just be on the phone with them, texting them all day. Look, I'm busy. I'm going to talk to you later tonight after I'm done with everything.
I got to be busy, man. Like we built those components that, they don't. Like we built on, like I said, from the working out the mindset to getting the money. Like it's mandatory for a man to have these things, and we got to constantly grow it and maintain it. It's not just given to us; we have to earn it, and we got to constantly mature with this shit. Like a man, you got to keep going, right? We just can't sit like I'm here. If I stop going to the gym, it's over. I stop eating bad, it's over. If I stop hustling, money go down. I don't know if I had millions and I saw that shit fucking disintegrate before my eyes, fast than a bitch, faster than when I was broke. That shit went faster because it's more responsibility, more shit you got to take, more shit you got to worry about. They don't understand that shit.
And you know why I feel like I kind of cracked the code. I deal with women who are entrepreneurs. It's like you can't respect a man in the gym. You think he on steroids. You think this because you ain't went through the work. But a woman who is an entrepreneur herself, she understands you a lot more. She appreciates your money more. She don't just expect because she knows what it takes to make it. These women who ain't, even if she work at Target, she don't respect the money that you spending on that $500 dinner because she don't even know the price. These bras don't even know how much that shit costs. So she don't. But an entrepreneurial woman, she respect her money because she worked for it.
She
respect your money. She's busy working on things. She understand when you ain't got no time. time. She understands what's going through it. It's a different understanding when you have a woman who's an entrepreneur.
And then they still lay down. See, like they get it misconstrued just because a woman is successful. She got her own shit. Like she ain't gonna listen to you, nigga. Who the fuck are you? What type of nigga are you? Like that bitch gonna listen even better. Yeah. She understand that. It's like if she's a vice president, she gonna listen to that CEO, nigga. Man, you know what I'm saying? Or the president.
Elaborate on that, because a lot of these red pill niggas be talking about.
That's what I'm saying. They be thinking, they be calling Mr. Organic the original red pill nigga. Because I am the first nigga talking to a bitch a certain kind of way on this social media shit. Yeah. I am before Andrew Tate and Kevin. I am the original nigga. Don't ever get it misconstrued. But it wasn't no red pill shit. Yeah. I want a bitch to have some shit going on too. I had no Stafford wife ass bitch sitting in the house freeloading off the guys. So that's why you got me fucked up. I am not that, man.
That's one aspect that never really sat right with me, because I'm like, okay, because you can't have a bitch that works and does things because
they ain't gonna listen to you.
Wait, well, hold on. So you want to see what you describing sounds like a bum ass bitch,
right?
So I don't want no lazy ass bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want charity. Take me out of that. Take my name off that list.
I thought I wanted that. I wanted that. Right? I thought I wanted a bitch that just didn't do nothing, but when you experience it's like,
so this
bitch is just sitting around while I do everything. Like, nah,
I've been grinding with women since inception.
Come on, man.
I can't even catch feelings for a broad. Every broad I meet that's new, I'll be like, what we doing? She'll be like, what you mean? Like, what we doing? What we investing in? What business? What are we doing together? Because I can't catch feelings for a woman who ain't grinding with me in some type of way.
Got to.
Yeah, if you're not pouring into it's imbalance in the universe. Anytime the universe is imbalanced, some fuck shit gonna happen. Yeah. It's too imbalanced. If all I'm doing is pouring, the universe gonna see it and something gonna happen. Yeah. You have to be equally to your capacity pouring back into me, or I don't love myself. Yeah.
Right.
How could you love yourself if you doing more for somebody and not expecting nothing back? The reciprocation is human nature. So if I can do all this for you and not expect nothing back, that's a deficiency within myself. Like dudes who go out and they pay for all their friends' drinks, they pay for this. It's a deficiency within yourself saying that you need that person subconsciously. And the bitch pick it up. I'm requiring something from this woman and subconsciously she sees my value even more. He's not just letting me kick my toes up. He want me to be doing something.
Facts. And then you helping them for life. Like even if they do leave, which happens over time, they're going to appreciate you even more. Like he taught me how to grow. He taught me how to cook. He taught me how to fish. He taught me how to get money. He taught me how to monetize.
Right. That's invaluable.
It's invaluable. You can't.
Ladies, we offer you the things that money can't buy.
You can't buy this shit.
Yeah,
especially this day and age. We are the #1 men in the world.
Facts.
Like monetizing lifestyle podcasting, content, clothing, branding, all this shit. This is what everybody needs.
Bro, even if a bitch got a boutique, girl up in 90 days.
Right.
Change your life in 90 days. Just off the content. Boom.
That's a fact.
I'll make you guaranteed $10,000.
Come on now.
Within the first 3 months online.
And you can run with that the rest of your life, baby.
Yeah.
I teach you
this is invaluable
greatness.
Game. Can't take this shit from me.
Not to mention, like, just the mindset when I changed the woman, having her stop talking negative all the time, letting her know her words have power.
Preach.
And, hey, you did that thing again. Hey, we went down, so you talking about that price. That's beneath you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just little things. That's invaluable. You don't fuck with me ever again. That game is going to implement it to your children, your children's children, because of me. That's way more powerful than any money I could give you.
Change your damn near whole subconscious mind.
And that's the most important thing is the mindset. Once again, most women don't work on mindset. When have you really heard women talk about my mindset, like on that level, how we do? Like we mandatory to have this shit.
When bitches don't see the value in that shit, that should be so unattractive.
Right, but when they do, it's like an aura that you have over them, which is appreciated.
You fuck with us, you get a whole brand new mindset. We are gonna change your mind.
A lot of women are scared of it too, though. Right? Like even back in the day, man, my household was strict: no drugs, no alcohol, working out, and some women would come because they was like, oh, he on top of his shit. But most of the women, they would go to the households where they could drink, where they could smoke, where they could do all the other shit. So same now, a woman get with me, we serious about what we doing. A lot of women ain't up for it. They don't want to be on top of their gym. They don't want to be, I got to do this business. They don't want to be, I got to read today. And it scare a lot of women off. That's good though, because it scare off the ones that ain't
right. I want the ones that supposed to be around me. Like I'm built off, perseverance, leaps of faith, taking risks. Like they got to recognize that if they can sit around and not understand the components of what made me who I am, they ain't gonna never respect you. Like when people see me on YouTube or they see like the cars and jewelry and shit, if they not understand what it took to do that, matter of fact, what it took to record that, what it takes to do this every day. If you're not understanding that I was doing podcasts and you see these reels, you see the thumbnails, you see that you don't understand all this shit, bitch. Huh?
Yeah, and you want to trip on me about some bullshit.
Motherfucker, you see what I gotta do this every day? I'm standing on this shit.
I got shit to do.
I find it highly disrespectful.
And when they recognize and appreciate it, but most of them won't. Yeah. But when you break it down, they see that shit like, nah, this is crazy thing about it. Because, bitch, you can't put a post up once a day for a week. Yeah. I've been doing it 8 years straight, bitch. What is you talking about?
Hey, man, that's why I feel like the most important thing, I ain't trying to argue and reassure a bitch, is to let the bitch go. she'll come to her own understanding in due
sure.
time when she see everybody else, and she look back on it and reflect how great you was, and maybe she'll come back more proper. Rather than you trying to keep her in the household, explain this to her, which is only devaluing. You trying, I ain't explaining nothing.
No, you got it.
Yeah, so you know,
right, you got it.
You got it, bitch.
They say that imitation is the biggest form of flattery.
Yeah.
So when, you know, like he was just saying, like when women, they actually value like the little things, like, you know what I'm saying, like fixing their subconscious, fixing like the way they talk, they self-talk, you know what I'm saying, helping them with things that most niggas would never even think about, right? Like, for example, like, you know what I'm saying, well, I was with my bitch, you know what I'm saying, and she was like, you know, I don't drink. So I was like, someone was asking me something, and I was like, nah, I don't drink.
Yeah.
And so like 2 days later, you know what I'm saying, we have a, you know, Shane from the gym.
Yeah, shout out to Shane.
So yeah, shout out to homie Shane, man. So like, he was with her and her friend the next day, and I guess she was drinking before she was fucking with me.
Yeah.
So like Shane called me the next day. He was like, "Yeah, bro. Like, did you know Danny drank before she was fucking with you?" I was like, "Nah, I didn't know that." He was like, "Well, we was kicking it yesterday." She's like, all of a sudden now out of nowhere, she's like, "I don't drink no more."
That's major.
I said, "You know what? That shit fire."
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
that's fire.
Yeah, exactly. That shit
all the
fire.
time.
You know what I'm
Bitches
saying?
get real bashful.
You get around us,
me.
you can change your life.
Yeah, bitches
Exactly.
get real bashful, real goddamn, because my discipline is like no other.
Yeah.
So when they seeing wake up eating 3 eggs and drinking the protein shake with the green juice, they see me going to the gym every day at that 10:30. They see the never drinking, never smoking. I'm not drinking no more. They go ahead, have your little wine, baby. I ain't tripping on that. No, okay, yeah, I test you, bitch. You better quit that dumb shit.
Exactly right.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
dumb
Right.
shit, exactly.
And I want to give a little segue, man. Look, you guys don't have to rely on all these fucking stimulants that are terrible for you, man. You guys need to go fuck with Phase 1, dial in, man, all right? It's a natural nootropic that will help you focus, dial in, stay focused on it. Early in the morning, you take 2 drops in your mouth, man. You working out, you focus, you locked in. It's like a natural Adderall, man. You guys need to go fuck with that. Click the link in the description. Use code McQueen at checkout to get a discount, man.
Get some of that, motherfucker.
Hey, have you guys ever tried that Neuro gum?
Nah.
Fuck, bro.
That Neuro gum?
Neuro.
That sound crazy.
It's caffeine, L3, like Joe Rogan talks about it
Oh,
all the
okay.
time.
I think
But
neurotropics.
this shit, look, I've never taken, I think I took Adderall like one time, like when I was like 21. I don't even remember what it made me feel like. But this shit, I can only imagine like this. I would lock the fuck. You guys, I'll bring you guys some this next
that
podcast.
shit sound crazy.
Because it doesn't make you jittery.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you all like fucked up. It's just it does something to your brain to where whatever you're focused on, you're locked the fuck in.
Yeah, I be on that sea moss. I usually fuck with my dog.
I love that, man.
It's the best.
man,
It's the
hold
best.
on.
It's
The sea mask for sure.
It's the best.
Hey man, listen, that nigga's a put on.
It's
fool.
the best.
Because not only
Super.
just man, what the sea moss, but the flavors.
It's the best. Mad
I ain't
Moss.
never seen the
What?
flavors this nigga be coming
No,
with.
and that
fool.
shit tastes so good that
Nigga,
you
this
eat the
nigga-
whole jar and fuck
Man,
around.
bro,
You tried
my
She
God,
Legit
I swear
yet?
to God, bro.
Oh,
I
you
be
gotta get
hating
She
it because he
Legit.
be sending so many, but it's like, bro, like you said, you come
I'll fuck 'em
home
up.
and you take one scoop, you like, nigga, I can knock this whole shit down. You know what I'm saying?
everything.
Bro, that shit so
That shit
bro,
game
what?
changer, I swear
Man,
to
what? That
God.
shit tastes like motherfucking tropical applesauce,
shit good
nigga.
as fuck.
You know what I'm saying? That shit,
Tropical
man,
applesauce.
hella
Yeah, like,
good,
that's a
fool.
change the game,
I be like,
sea
damn,
moss.
man, I gotta wait for the next shit.
I be
like
waiting
that.
on my next one right now. You know, I got my own special flavors
Yeah,
and shit.
I seen it, nigga. I had got the organic special edition.
You had that motherfucker was a tasty man.
That shit
You know
was
what I'm
cool.
saying?
Yeah,
Motherfucker
shit was
like
cool.
that.
Yeah, I gotta plug me in
I
with
got
that.
you, bro. I know you fuck with all that shit too, but even that, like entrepreneurism, and I could get into that too. I always was on top of that. So when I transitioned from the streets to, you know, the monetization of YouTube, when that bust, shout out to my dog Tall Guy, when we got into the car review shit, I always was on the money. So when I first got into YouTube, I was doing live streams, I was doing my merchandise, and I was getting partnerships like my first couple months. I was making double-figure thousands on my entry from understanding the game.
Yeah.
So when I start blowing up, I knew the clothing line, and I was already into crypto. So when
That's
crypto,
what I was going to ask you. Where'd you get your first big bag from?
oh
that
yeah,
just changed your life?
like a big chunk, like I'm looking at that
Yeah.
motherfucker like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like that first six-figure motherfucker hit that account.
Yeah.
That's great. I just talked to my girl today about it because it happened on Memorial Day weekend. And I had a transfer for $100,000 that supposed to went on Friday, right on a Friday. But it was Memorial Day weekend, so I didn't get it to that Tuesday. So every fucking night, I'm checking that bitch,
yeah.
and that bitch hit 3:34 a.m. on that Tuesday. I see that bitch at 100 something boom, and I had about 22,000. That bitch was like 122,000. Like,
Oh my God.
and I swear to God, nigga, from that day for the next 12 days straight, I got 100,000 deposit. It was from crypto. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And shout out to my guy Marco Chapo, and I tell this story all the time. It's a 21-year-old guy who's a fucking like one of my biggest fans, right? And I met him because he came to LA and he bought some of my dog Tall Guy merchandise, but he loved me. He's like, no, I want to meet Organic.
Yeah.
So he came and bought $10,000 worth of my merch.
Damn.
Cash. He told me, give me everything on your site, give me 2 of everything.
Damn.
I'm like thinking he playing. So I tallied it up on him, and like I just said no, like 10,000. He like, I'll be right back. Went to the boom, handed it to me. I'm like,
What?
fuck. Then he was like, bro, I'm telling you, I've been watching you forever, bro. You motivate me to be who I am, blah, blah, blah. My younger brother put me on to stock market and crypto and shit. I could help you and put you on. Give me the. I'm like, all right, brother. What you need? He was like, boom. I gave him the bread. Within like 3 months, he hit me back like, boom, this is what you calculate, this is what you got. But he asked for a fucking dime. It was 1.5 million I made.
Damn.
In 3 months.
Damn.
Yeah, he did that for you?
Did that for
1.5.
Man,
You still fuck with him?
what?
That's my dog,
Hey,
Marco
Organik,
Chapo.
hey man, listen to me, bro. You gotta
Hey, Marco,
you gotta put me on that
tap
crypto
in,
game, man.
But it was the same time. It was during the COVID time. So that's when everything went crazy. So it ain't the same. He made 10 million in that pocket.
Oh man.
That young nigga had 10 M's
At
in
21.
that pocket. And I seen it. And I was like, what the fuck? So I didn't believe it until I believed it. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, that took me. That's the Malibu Organic. So that's when y'all saw me. I had the Wraith and all that shit before, but that still was. That's the business, you know what I'm saying? I could buy a car and make me more money, but I still running in track. I still have about 30, 40,000 I'm making a month, but my bills is fucking like 15. So I'm running in circles, but it looked way better than what it was. But that big jump hit, motherfucker, got that 1 point Feezy. That's when I did Rory. That's when I went to 720, G 4x4, not the G-Wagon. No, we got the big green one.
That truck was crazy.
Yeah, we go a big green one. Look at the foot. Only 20 made. Then I go, you know what I'm saying? I was going stupid at the same time. But once again, guys, I speak upon that it was my business. And people thought it was personal. Some people don't understand. Like I said, I was the first of my kind like that, going up as a nigga. Like, no one ever did that. You could look at YouTube.
You had like the crazy hair color and all that
Yeah, the
shit,
beard
right?
and all that. So niggas had family channels doing pranks. No. I was a real nigga doing this shit. And I did it from cars. So I kept buying cars to go up. But as you know, McQueen, you don't know where the cap is when you're growing a genre of content. You think it's going to be, I'm going Kanye. Give me everything. I'm finna tear this bitch. I'm finna go Jake Paul. Kanye. But I'm a black nigga. It's only so far a nigga gonna go. And you're a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dancing. I'm not jucking and jiving. I'm not goddamn pranking. I'm not playing video games. I'm a real nigga out here. It's only so far a real nigga gonna go.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
And it was a cat.
man, because when that apocalypse hit,
That was the same time.
Oh my God,
that
nigga,
put a nigga in the motherfucking poorhouse, man.
That was the worst time to be a vulgar comedian, bro. I'm gonna be 100.
Oh,
bro.
What happened?
When they flagged all y'all shit.
Bro, what, man? Listen.
That was like 19, right? 2019?
Bro, 2019.
Yep, that's when it hit.
Man, out of nowhere, bro. Out of nowhere, Disney was like, we going Disney. Or YouTube was like, we going Disney as fuck.
Flag everything.
You couldn't use certain words. You couldn't have a girl in your in a bikini in the video.
Yep.
You couldn't fucking say fuck, shit, bitch, none of that shit. You couldn't do none of that. You couldn't be sitting there talking about the provocative shit I be talking. You couldn't do none of that. All of my shit was demonetized
and all your shit go yellow from years back.
No way.
Whole
bro,
shit.
yes, nigga. And I'm saying, nigga, every video I'm posting, because up at that point, nigga, I'm only 3.5 years into me doing this shit.
Yep.
So this is all I know.
Yep.
So now I got to change my whole brand overnight. And every video I'm trying is getting demonetized. So I'm not, bro. I went a whole year with essentially making
that was
nothing.
took down FouseyTube and Volatile. All that shit was over. All that pranking shit, they fucked niggas up. So but how I did my shit, I still was a real nigga. So like we was doing the car review shit, and all my shit was demonetized because I'm cussing and going out and showing the king of downtown shit. But that's when I knew I can't monetize on my videos, but I'm doing live streams. So my people knew that. I'm like, hey, listen up, motherfuckers. I'm cussing. I'm showing bitches and shit. Videos ain't monetized. Buy my merchandise and watch my live streams and donate. So I was making double the money on that.
Pivot.
Come on, champion.
You see, hey, listen to me, because look, that was right when COVID hit too. Like right when it was about to hit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit revealed who the true hustlers is.
Oh,
bro.
yeah, that turned you up.
Man, listen to me. I'm not gonna lie, Organic. I was fucking tripping when that shit happened.
It was scary.
When the ad pocket, I'm like, am I done, bro? You know what I'm saying? And then 2020, I'm like, man, the homie, shout out to the homie Flight Reacts, man.
You know
Flight, right? You know what I'm saying? And he put me on, he was like, nigga, look, you need to make a reaction channel and spam 4 or 5 reactions a day. Nigga. It don't matter if this shit hit or not.
Don't matter.
You get 5 videos out every day. If all of them hit 15,000 views, nigga, that shit gonna add up.
Buddy.
Nigga, I did that shit. I built that shit from the ground up. Nigga, what, man?
Nigga, when 2020 hit, COVID hit, we in LA, nigga, I thought I was like, this time I already had the Wraith, had the Trackhawk, had the Corvette, I'm already 4 heavy cars in and living downtown. So my bills are already hefty, nigga. I can't be playing around. Nigga, I was selling soap. I was doing Mr. Organic soap, Mr. Organic super sanitizer, Mr. Organic body wash, Mr. Organic mask. I was doing everything, nigga. But I didn't know, and what saved us is that nigga got PPPs and all that shit. Niggas got all the money. So they was buying all my shit, support me. So I got rich during that time. I thought it was over. But then I put that hustle, nigga. I went to the whatever it took.
I ain't never made more money than I did.
And I made the most money. Then, because I was scared.
I made the most money during COVID.
Yeah.
I was hustling. I was in the streets.
Facts.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I made the most money during COVID, bro.
Yeah, me too, bro. And all that shit at the same time, and that's when nigga catapult and did all the car shit.
But it was so crazy. I felt so blessed by God, though, because you looking around, everybody falling, everybody's business is fucking up, everybody going broke, niggas moving. I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm making the most money I ever had right now.
It was so scary, but it's so rewarding at the same time. Yeah. Because I just kept going. I thought it was over, bro. And then, but then what happened after that, like 2021, 2022, is when all the crypto dropped. So everything dropped 70%.
Oh, I lost 400,000.
So there you go. So I had so much money.
My life savings in crypto, boom, gone.
Brutal, nigga. And
Did you ever hear about Terra Luna?
Of course.
So I had $250,000 staked in Terra Luna.
Damn.
You thought you were going to win, too. You were staking it.
You ain't getting none back?
So, yeah, it was staked for like you haven't sitting there for months to years.
Yeah, I was making like $10,000 a month having $250K staked.
But you got to stake for like a year. Like, you can't touch it for a year, and you get a percentage off it. But once it dropped, you can't take it out, bro. Because it's staked.
It went straight to zero, bro. Like this guy got charged for something, and then I remember I'm getting 50 phone calls in a day, bro. Terra Luna's gone. We
that shit was a brutal time.
I had a what the fuck is it called? Like the digital art.
Yeah.
NFTs.
Yeah.
Why couldn't I think of that? So I had an NFT project. I did like 2.8 million.
Yeah.
I donated over $400,000 to ocean conservation. I gave away a Tesla. I gave away $50,000. I hosted 15 beach and reef cleanups. I cleaned out 5,000 pounds of trash out of the ocean.
Tough.
I saved fucking 38 turtles. I planted 1,000 eucalyptus trees on Maui.
Yeah.
Crazy shit, bro. With that money, but I'm telling you, bro, all that money that I made, $400,000, dissipated in front of my face in seconds.
What? That shit was so brutal, bro.
In fucking seconds. I had 40K left.
Yeah.
And then I had these fucking Forex. I can't say the F word on here.
Yeah, you didn't Forex motherfuckers, boy.
Yeah, Forex fuckers.
Was something one day.
Hit me up and was like, oh yeah, put your money in here. I'm making this and this every month. And bro, I put 40K in. I see it go up to 80K. I'm like, all right, I doubled my money. I'm going to pull it out. And I see my boys taking withdrawals and doing this. And it's some fund. And then they're like, oh, the fund shut down.
Right.
Lost my
80,000. Wow. You know what this tell me, though? All the shit that we got to go through. And I got my ups and downs.
Yeah.
I ain't finna get on here and talk about things on here. But what I'm saying is, going through all these ups and downs and struggle and sacrifice, bitch, you finna come over here and tell me what I'm finna do and what I ain't finna do.
That's what it boils down to.
You finna walk in this door, tell me what I can and can't do when you ain't take none of my sacrifice. It ain't gonna happen.
Crazy?
Ain't gonna happen.
I love that you brought it back to this.
I feel too much.
But it's real.
Myself. I feel crazy that you would even ask me.
How dare you?
And I'm not even gonna explain what I went through, bitch. No, it ain't
I'm
happening.
not even trying to disrespect you, bitch, but you don't have you have an inkling of who stand before you. You have no clue what I've been through, what I go through, what I currently got to do.
It's been ripped from me.
Yes.
Literally ripped from the
and motherfuckers want to humble. They always say like, oh, I been there, bitch. You got the, and that shit didn't make or break me. Nigga, you saw me lose 6 supercars and on the big old mansion. Nigga, I'm still, that shit didn't make the God. Fuck, nigga. That was business. Y'all got the wrong one. So y'all try to humble me. Don't do it that. You got to pray for some other shit. They gonna tell you what to do. But it ain't the money.
When your value is based on something other than the money, you could always get it back.
The money ain't it.
Hey, but guess what? When your money is everything, you lose your money. These dudes go into depression, this, that, and the third, because your value is staked on that. But when it's staked in yourself, you still feel that power that you can get it back, and you're going to get it back.
That's it. It comes right back to you.
That's so important that you said that, fool.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because, man, that's something that you niggas really got to pay attention to, man. It's not about the external things. If you actually build yourself up, your character, your mindset, your focus, your body, you know what I'm saying? All those different things, man, and you really go through the trials and tribulations and you get these achievements, it doesn't become about the achievements at that point. It becomes, and if you lose it all, like all of us have, you know you can get it back because of the persons you built underneath all of
the
it.
most important thing.
And McQueen, where can they go to learn all this?
Man, go to our school motherfucking group, man. Or is it
not school.
It's not. It's WAP.
Stand Store. Click our Stand Store.
Go to our
Join our Stand Store.
Join our Stand community, man. We got hella game from all different walks.
Hella game.
You know what I'm saying? Everything you guys need to know from learning how to talk to hoes, how to become confident, how to, you know what I'm saying, get all the premium game that you need in this lifetime.
How to build a personal brand, how to monetize.
Clothes.
Get chose your motherfucking mouth closed, man. That's very important.
How to grow your social media page, man. Go get that link in the description, man. So many courses, so many fucking big ass community. Go get that shit if you genuinely want to change your life, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's mandatory, man. Everybody want to learn how to get the money, man. I'm telling you, that's the last piece of the puzzle. Do all the other shit first, because money comes and goes. Yeah. Like, it's harder to keep the money than to get the money.
Oh man, so repeat that part.
Yeah, it's harder.
Man, because Nick, hey, because listen, bro. Hey, because listen, you're right. Because like I said, I done made the most money I ever had in COVID, right?
Right.
But nigga, I thought before when you get big bags like that, oh, it's over. Like, you got it.
Right.
Man, what? I'm making over time, nigga. I seen that shit draining. I'm like, nigga, what's going on? Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you don't know how to keep it and multiply it, man, it don't even matter. You know
I've been waiting to say this the whole podcast, because you said it earlier. Is the universe will not give you exactly what you need until you know what the fuck
to do with it.
You're gonna do with it.
Hey, I say it all the time. Like, motherfuckers, how big do you want to be? I'd be like, you know what? In due time, when God give it to me, if it's supposed to happen. Because you see a lot of people big. Shannon Sharp is over. All these people get big and it's over because they got. So it's like, you know what? Whatever God got in store for me at the right time.
Don't rush it. Don't rush it for me. I'm okay with delayed gratification. Trust me. Yeah. Whenever it's supposed to get it, let me get it, man.
Now, I've learned to become okay with it.
Man, I'm with that, man.
At first, I think that's just, for me, it was immaturity. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You want things so fucking fast, you know what I'm saying? But like, man, when you start to realize when you do get the blessings, it was always right on time. You had
and I just thank God I done seen and had it all too, so it don't matter no more. Like, what, bitch, y'all see me have everything. Like, so everything else is extra, bitch. I'm cool. I can take my time now.
Exactly. Yeah, because, you know, it's even like with Diddy, man. I know he did some weirdo stuff, but nigga, that nigga did all of that shit that he did for that shit to mean nothing now. That shit means nothing.
Wasn't done right.
All right, so a lot of good game today, brother. Where can they find you?
Man, Organic, go to Mr. Organic, you know, make sure that Organic with a K, organiclifestyle.com. Make sure you go there, get the new clothing. As you see, you got the Prosperity collection. Drop that new, I do a new drop every single month. You know, stream on the music and shit like that. I just call it like vocal vlogs, man. I just speak my shit and put it in my vlogs, but it's still real if you want the music. Just put Mr. Organic in there. Believe in yourself like you believe in God. Never give up, never give a fuck, man. Straight up.
Love it, brother.
Appreciate you coming on.
For the seat.
Game Guy Goldie, the one and only. You know who it is. You know where to find me.
Yes, sir. Megan McQueen on Instagram. Megan McQueen on YouTube, man.
All right, and then you guys know me, Kellen Ness on all platforms. Make sure you guys go join our community. McQueen Ari. We just gave you guys the whole rundown. Click that link, join the community, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of the Game Gods Podcast. Peace.